Hi, it's Chef Cyndi with Fresh and Easy. Today we're making a Caprese frittata with prosciutto-wrapped asparagus. It's a great idea for brunch, but even for dinner, we're using all springtime ingredients. So we've got some fresh mozzarella cheese, eggs, grape tomatoes, prosciutto, asparagus, and fresh basil. So let's get cooking. I have 6 eggs that I've cracked, and I'm going to season it with salt and pepper. In the meantime, I have my skillet here, which is on medium-high heat. I've got some oil there, and it's pretty hot. We'll finish mixing this up and pour this in. That's a nice little sizzle there. And as you notice, it's bubbling. Good tip on getting a really fluffy frittata is that once it starts setting on the sides, you just kind of want to bring the set sides in, and that's going to yield you a really fluffy frittata. Now in are going to go the rest of our Caprese ingredients, which are tomatoes. We have some mozzarella. We're using fresh mozzarella, but you can just as easily use any mozzarella that you like. I like to cube it because I like to have like big chunks of cheese. And last but not least, Caprese wouldn't be complete without basil. And I'm simply we're doing a little rustic style here. We're going to tear up a little bit of these basil leaves. Now we'll let this sit on the stovetop for a couple of minutes, but in the meantime, I have my oven that's preheated at 425. We'll take this into the oven. Now this is a oven-proof skillet. We'll let this set in the oven for about 10 minutes, and it'll be nice and fluffy. Now, if you don't want to use the oven, you simply need to just lower the temperature on the stovetop. You can cover it with maybe, I like to use a big plate, or if you have a cover for the skillet, and same amount of time, 10 minutes until it's set and fluffy. While our frittata is finishing off in the oven, we're going to go into our prosciutto-wrapped asparagus. We just simply microwave our asparagus, and I love using our ready-to-cook products because they're just that much easier to do, and it just saves you that much more time. We cooked our asparagus for about 3 minutes in the microwave, and I'm getting them in bunches, about 3 to 4 in a bunch. And you don't have to use the entire slice of prosciutto, maybe just kind of tear off a little piece. And there's really not too much of a need to season these because the prosciutto is pretty salty in itself. And this is a perfect thing to do also with kids because it's really easy to do too. We're going to wrap these up. Now this frittata is done. It smells quite lovely. You know it's done because the sides are set and they're golden brown. Now if you remember in the beginning I used 6 eggs, and that's going to yield you about 4 servings. We'll serve this last one up. Use 2 bundles of asparagus here. Here you have springtime ingredients. Now since we're talking brunch, you can't have brunch without a mimosa. And the classic ingredients for mimosa are orange juice and sparkling wine. And there you have a springtime meal. Enjoy!